AITAH for canceling my entire Christmas party after my friend's wife kept inviting her friends to my house, even after I told her I wasn't okay with it. Posted by you/Symphonisadness. I29F have a really strong core friend group. We have annual holiday traditions like Friendsgiving, a Christmas party, etc. One of my guy friends recently got married over the summer to a woman none of us can stand, but we tolerate her for his sake. He is the nicest guy ever, and she's clearly using the shit out of him. For context, in the 2 years they've been together, she's moved her children into his home, has quit her job to start a ridiculous side hustle that brings in no income, and convinced a man who said he would never get married again to do just that. Fast forward to now, I sent out invites to our annual holiday party. It's always hosted at my house. It's usually our core friend group with a few extras sometimes, but not always. Usually the extras are people most of our friend group knows. I was going through the digital invite list and saw a name I didn't add, didn't recognize, and didn't know. I asked our group chat who this person was. Apparently, my friend's wife took it upon herself to invite her friend to my party. My address is on the invite, I pay for all the food, and we also do a secret Santa exchange which was already set up weeks prior. Here's the thing, had she asked me, I wouldn't have probably cared and been okay with it. But she didn't. When I confronted her, she said she doesn't know any of us, so who cares if she brings a stranger. She's known all of us for 2 years and is included in every activity group chat event we are all in. I politely told her I would have been appreciated being asked first, and that things are already paid for and planned on, so I'm not okay with a stranger coming to my house. She's still pushing for her friend to be there. I also found out she apparently invited randoms to our Friendsgiving event which my boyfriend hosted at his place. They didn't show, but still this just seems wild to me. I am usually a laid-back, easygoing person. But this really made me angry and felt like my boundaries are crossed, and she's still pushing the agenda. My friend who she is married to is the nicest guy ever, and I truly value his friendship, so I don't want to hurt his feelings or piss him off. But I really don't want her friends we don't know at my house, and ruining our night vibe, or being worried about things being taken from my home. My friends are like family, so I'm torn. Do I just let her bring her friend, or put my foot down? One. Relevant comments. Downvoted commenter. While this is a good rule, it's weird to treat someone's wife as a +1. Spouses are part of the group. It sounds like other people in the friend group have invited extra people, and it wasn't a problem because Op doesn't hate them. I think it generally best not to invite my own guests to other people's houses, but that's not a rule in this group. I think it comes down to does Op accept that her friend loves this woman and is married to her? Does she want them in her life anymore? Op is hoping the wife will go away, and that's not likely. I think Op is spending way too much energy fussing about her friend and his wife's life. The friend or his wife could easily write in for advice about how to deal with the hostile person in their friend group. Op needs to decide if she likes the friend more than they hate the wife and her kids. Op response. No one else in the friend group invited anyone else. The only people invited were the core group and their spouses. I want to make it clear I don't hate her kids, their children, and not the issue. I'm a mother myself. My issue is a 37F who should know better, and also is a mother, invited a random stranger to my house without asking me. Commenter 1, how do you know she quit her job for a ridiculous side hustle that brings in no money? Did she tell you? Did he tell you? Are you guessing? Op response, we have a group chat. All of us spouses are in it because we hang out together frequently. House gatherings, sports events, bar outings, bowling, etc. We even take an annual weekend away together, all of us. So we're all pretty involved. She told us she quit. She started a food cart, not truck, business that she shares a ton of content with on social media. Out of her multiple events, she's never made a profit from what she tells us. She's now moved on to renting out used toys for birthday parties. Our friend has a high-paying salary job as an executive. He told us she basically moved her and her 2 kids in without asking. It started off as sleepovers here and there, then they just never left, and he converted his extra rooms into rooms for her kids. She pays no bills. Commenter 2, this feels like you are the AITAH. None of you like her and she knows. You want to punish her because you don't like her, so you're punishing her for bringing her friend. You would have figured out a way to be shitty to her regardless. Op response, we literally picked the event date so she could be there. We're all nice to her until she makes rude comments, then we check her, which happens frequently. Commenter 3, is she a lot younger than your friend group? Do you think it's noticeable to her that she's not very liked? Honestly, it maybe seems like she wants someone there as safety net, and someone to socialize with, since it sounds like it's possible she feels excluded, especially by the way you're talking about her. Maybe behind the scenes, her husband is requiring her to go, but her compromise is bringing someone she's comfortable with. In the event, her husband is socializing with your friends, and she feels left out. I'm just trying to reframe it for you. Op response: I'm actually the youngest in the group. I'm 28. The rest are all in their late 30s and early 40s. She's 37. Her husband prefers when she doesn't come along because he actually enjoys himself when she isn't there. My friends are also like family, so that's why I'm also torn, but caterers have been paid for, and gift exchanges have been set. Additional information from OP, after reading comments and clarifying details. Thank you all for your comments. I didn't expect this to blow up and can't respond to each one, so I thought I'd add some context clues here. I am a female. I don't know how some of you missed that. There is 4 females and 6 males in the group. Most are couples. I am the youngest in the group. I am 28. We all hang out pretty regularly and always include everyone. Weekend trips, outings, sports events, etc. This isn't your standard house party. It's a gathering I host every year. I have it catered, we play games, we do gift exchanges, I show a video of our best moments of the year, etc. None of us can stand her because she's rude, and we all see through her trying to manipulate our friend. Our friend doesn't stand up for himself, as some of you have mentioned. This is his 3rd marriage. 6 months into the relationship, she brought her girls for a weekend sleepover, and they basically never went home. She's made plenty of rude remarks to each of us and thinks she's funny. At Friendsgiving, she started eating food before we sat down for dinner and mocked my boyfriend's home decor. She even hid some of his paintings in his garage when we weren't paying attention. We are all nice to her for the most part, and include her because our friend did marry her, and we have common courtesy and class, unlike her. In fact, I purposely picked a date she could attend when her ex has their kids. My problem isn't my dislike for her. My problem is she invited a random person to my home and didn't ask. I am a single mom. This is also my child's home. I am careful about who I let into my home. If she had asked, I probably wouldn't have cared and could have planned for an extra guest. She didn't, and now this person has my address and contact details. She knows all of the group who is coming. Her comment about us being strangers made 0 sense. She's been on trips with us, even and birthday parties for the kids. Most of us were in their wedding party. Hope this clears up some gaps. I appreciate all of your input. This friend means the world to me, so that's why I'm treading lightly, but also would never invite a random person to someone else's gathering without asking. Update: 3 days later. I ended up canceling the entire party. Taking most of your advice into consideration, I reached out to my friend's wife and let her know I would not be able to accommodate extra guests, as planning/caterers had already been booked, and the event was a focus on our core friend group and celebrating the holidays together since we are like a second family. I deleted the digital event and invite list and created another so her friends that she invited would not see it. The next morning I received more confirmations than guests I had planned for again. She invited her friends again, and this time invited more people. So I snapped. I sent a message in our group chat telling everyone that since my house rules can't be respected, I will no longer be hosting this year's event. Most of my friends understood where I was coming from. Her husband apologized to me immediately, saying he had no idea she had done this again. I told him I'm not upset with him, but I need to put my foot down here to have my boundaries protected. I also informed him of my safety concerns of bringing strangers to my home. He totally understood. I told him that my boyfriend also didn't appreciate her behavior on Friendsgiving, and that things are still missing from her trying to be funny and moving things around. He offered to pay for them, which I told him not necessary. I told him I love him, but basically he needs to get a handle on his wife and explain if she wants to be included going forward. There needs to be respect. So, there will be no Christmas party this year. I told the chat if someone else wants to step up and host, that's on them. But maybe we can try again in the new year when we're all more aligned on boundaries. Thankfully, I was able to get refunded for catering most things I purchased. My boyfriend and I are just going to take the money to go to a really nice dinner, buy a really nice bottle, and go home, get drunk, and watch The Grinch that night.